Welcome back to another thrilling episode of Zippy Industries. So today we're back on this pig, our genny shovel chopper, and we're going to start working on our oil tank. So see, we got our transmission in, we got our primary and all that shit on. So here's our plan. I'm going to build an aluminum tank in here, and these tabs are going to go in here. I'm going to weld these on, one on each side, and then once I get my crossbar in here, then I'll weld tabs in there. And this right here is going to be the top of our aluminum oil tank. Alright, it's 1/4 inch plate. So it should be more than robust enough to handle this. It'll have 4 bungs on top that'll thread down through that. Man, should be pretty good. So let's get to it.
Damn it.
Alright, got some bungs made here. Got 4 of them, turned them out on the lathe. And then got our spacer piece here. Got 1/4 inch piece of stock under here. Alright, that should get us right where we want to be. I already set this up already. Come on. Alright, so that puts us right in the middle here. Puts us right in the middle of our tube. Puts us in the middle here on a crossbar. So fit up is pretty nice. And it'll have our tank to where it's 1/4 inch below the rail. Alright, it won't come out this far anyway. It's going to sit inside here. So should be good, nice and tight. It should look nice. So I'm gonna weld these in and we'll come back. Alright, so these are tacked on. Right in the middle where I wanted them. Alright, so laying in the middle of our tube, so on and so forth. This is going to be the top of our tank. I have 1/4 inch spacers on the back. Now I just got to put this back in. First thing I do is figure out where this crossbar is going to land. So it's going to be somewhere in here. Alright, so probably like 1/2 inch, an inch from the tire, because this is all the way forward. Alright, so it's not going to end up there anyway, so we'll probably do like 1/2 inch up from the tire, and then that should give us plenty of room up here on these to put our pieces on, and then we'll see how it looks. I may remake this and just make it straight instead of curved, but that's how we're going to do it for now. So let's get to it. There we go. There's our top. All tacked in. Ready to go. Got our bungs tacked in here. I didn't clean this before I tacked it, which I should have, but we'll deal with that later. Everything's all tacked in. Got our bar tacked in here. Back of my plate is not square, so that's why it's all off. I originally just cut the sides on this to the shape of the frame and didn't square the back off, so I'll do that after I take it back off. The front was square, but the rear had been cut previously, so anyway, so that's why it's like that. But it's a really good start. I'm pretty happy with this. Our seat should fit over this very nicely. We're probably going to go with a bobber style seat, so it'll look really clean and whatnot. So might do a cover on there just to cover shit up. Run wiring in there? I don't know. Anyway, the rest of this, we're going to bring it all down. It's not going to be a super big tank. It's not going to be like a horseshoe, because we are not going to run a battery. Since this is a mag-fired bike, we do not need to run a battery, so we're going to run the big capacitor deals probably. So no battery, which means we don't need a spot for it, which is great, because then we can make our tank smaller. So I can make a tank like here, all right, and make a little guy that'll hold like 3 quarts or something like that. You know, really good shit. Maybe we'll put some like ribs on the outside to act as an oil cooler. I don't know. We'll see. Probably gonna kind of mimic the tank, this tank a little bit, with some shape, just to kind of for the size, just so it kind of looks similar. We'll see, a little pointy stuff, but that's gonna do it for now. Fast forward way ahead, and the tank is done. Kind of. It's all tacked together. Pretty happy with this. I gotta move this tab. For whatever reason, I think one of these shifted when we were welding it, so I gotta move this up just a smidge, and then that'll be good. Or just wall it whole out a little bit. But pretty happy with how this thing fits. I did some math and it holds like 7 quarts. So, but that's if you like fill the whole thing up. My math is probably wrong because I didn't account for the taper and whatnot. So, but I think it'll hold at least 3. So, which is all we need. So, gotta finish all this out. Gotta get my bung. I need to order that. Get a bung for the fill cap and bungs for all our lines. We're probably just gonna go in here. We're probably just gonna do standard shit. All right, just fill or return and vent up here like standard shit. Or we might run them up the back and then just do the return or the feed out there, because I'm planning on running the exhaust through here and then out this side and then over. So and doing like a 2-into-1 maybe, and go down here or go through here or whatever. So I need the lines to be out of the way. So yeah, so we'll see. We'll figure out how to make it clean. But yeah, let's weld it up. All right, got her all finished up, got her welded and metal finished. Use this medium grit flap wheel deal here. It's got Scotch-Brite and sandpaper in there. It does a good job at finishing these out. I do have a very fine one, which I'll use later probably, just to hit the rough parts. But we'll probably just DA it. overall pretty happy with it. I got a couple of pinholes I need to fix here, but we'll fix that later because this isn't going to be the final part. Still got to put our bungs in, so I drilled one for our feed line because, you know, closed container, and try to weld it, and that air wants to get out and it's not friendly. So need room for the air to get out, so I went ahead and drilled that. So we'll probably do our other bungs up here and here, and then we got to do the top for our fill. So go ahead and put it on and see what it looks like. There we go. That'll work. Overall, pretty happy with how this fits. Tucks in here nicely with our clutch lever, even though it's all the way out. But it fits, I think it fits really nice. So, have a nice gap here and whatnot. So, it'll keep everything nice and tidy. But, shouldn't have any problems with this going anywhere. Pretty fucking happy with this thing for once. So got clearance up here. We caved this in a little bit, put a little curve to it so it fits our seat posts really nice. In here it's got clearance, so that's gonna do it for now. I gotta order some bongs, mainly the fill cap because I need one for this and I need one for the gas tank. But that's going to do it for now. I ordered some fenders from Cooper Smithing. Hopefully they'll be here sometime. I ordered them like 4 days ago, so we'll see. Hopefully they ship soon. Really excited to try those out and then see where we go from there. So take care.